Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. Okie dokie. Thank you for all your comments. I did read them. And thank you for your emails too. I've got one or two that I'm getting back to today. So we're just going to look, obviously, in one of those shorts that has completely disappeared off my editing software, but you know, the shorts with my face and you know, I predict, okay, I think you'll find them under shorts. So I did predict that Rishi would step down. How's Boris feeling about this election process? He feels that basically they wouldn't win. They're not going to win this time round. Okay, and so Boris would be like suspicious of Rishi because I don't know. All of a sudden, he's just making these, you know, national service. Yeah, I do believe in it. Okay, I've got friends all over the Europe, especially in Greece, and he did his. In fact, they didn't do weekends. I think he did. I think he did at least 12 months. But bringing that up before an election where it's the young people, affects young people. Okay. Well, that wasn't going to go down too well. And then whatever he's done on D-Day, that's not going well. And then I think there's other things, you know, it's like Boris is kind of thinking, are you trying to lose the election? Because Rishi's not stupid. You know, Boris, how do you feel about coming back as a candidate so that we could vote for you? How do you feel? Oh, I hope so. I hope so. Okay, because I wanted to see he'll be back by September and October. So yeah, you know, he feels like he'd have to come back to work. I'll get off my ass. I will get off my ass and I will walk down to that polling station and drag my husband as well and my son and we'll go for Boris if that's the case. So does Boris intend to, you know, return to lead the country, you know? Does he intend to lead the country? Absolutely. I love it. I wish I'd have put the Boris out sooner because it was right after Rishi. And I thought, oh no, don't. Sometimes, you know, even me, I, you know, doubt some things. Should have been... Well, I'm pouring it out there now, aren't I? I'm pouring it out there now. Okay. Right, so... Can you see me voting for Boris? Look at that. Can't wait to get there fast enough. I'm telling you now, I have not voted in my life. Okay? I just trusted that you guys know what you're doing. I know, ain't it bad? Oh, you're gonna go oh yes, how can you talk about politics if you don't vote? Well, I was in the union and we made decisions and passed laws that way, so you know, that was fun at the time. So will Boris be good for the UK? I've got loads here. Absolutely, you know, he's going to start tackling big organisations as well, like your NHS. There does have to be a reform. All the hospitals near me are at breaking point. The doctors are at breaking point. Now, you can say that, you know, there's like so many people ratio, whether they, you know, citizens or not, are blocking, but I think there's a lot of rules as well that block people and block managers. So he will need to focus on the NHS, because it's just a breaking point. It is at a breaking point. Yeah, and we were also going for, you know, he'll be dealing with corporate companies as well. So that could be maybe higher taxes in some way, because you're going to have to get the money from somewhere as well. And I think as well, do you know what? Even though he'll take the taxes, you know, about food prices and stuff, they need to be brought down. So I see him doing something about that as well. That it will kind of feel like a bit radical. Or he'll certainly change his thing. He'll certainly annihilate, you know, Keir Starmer. Oh, he's a yes man, okay? I've watched him. He copies people. So in COVID, it was all, yeah, what Boris says, what Rishi says. And then it's someone else says. You know, I don't want him in, so but that's my view, darlings. Okay, it doesn't have to be yours. Okay, what else? There'll be good news around education as well. So apparently there's problems with society, and we do know that those that struggle in school or don't attend, or you know, so like. As well, it's like the teachers have lost control, and that's true, you know. I mean, I didn't mind getting my hands wrapped, you know, when I was a kid, and I didn't mind my mum slapping me on my ass, or you know, slapping my face every now and again, because like I never did things what other people was doing, because I had a fear of what my mum would do, and that she would find out, basically. So you know, I'm not saying you lot should smack your kids, but, you know, I was smacked. Smacked for running out in the middle of the road. Smacked for going on a long walk of about 12 miles and then deciding to hitchhike back. Yes, I got a slap. I deserved it. That's what I used to do, though, in them days, you know. They just hitchhike. Yeah, hitchhike. So yeah, we're looking at students as well. He's going to want to generate more business, you know, so inviting incentives for big companies to come here, you know, come here and build, come here, expand, you know. So he's obviously going to give some help for those around jobs and stuff, but it's more about as well building, you know, building more houses, building. I think I said that earlier, didn't I? Building. We will start to feel better. We will start to feel better. And so he'll take us out of what is apparently I don't know if it's a big recession we're in, or a recession, or you know, just like trying to help families as well. So you don't just give a family you know, say 70 quid a week or what have you. You can help a family in other ways, like getting the electrics and gas people to reduce the prices. Their food, you know, reduce their prices. And that's where people would feel at home, in their home, that things are making a difference. And obviously goods and services as well. Oh, I hope this is true. It's going to, you know, acknowledge something that's in their press, something that was never going to work. This is the boats, I think, you know, people suffering, because they do suffer to get here, okay? I know that coming here is illegal, but they are a person as well, and it's all too easy just to see them as a, you know, a nuisance. As a person and on an individual basis. So I think he's going to say no more. But, you know, the plan that they've got already is not going to work. And he knows, you know, that these people are actually suffering too. You know, they could be getting, obviously, they are misled. They are. So this is a problem where he inherits it now, doesn't he? I mean, it was always there before, but it's, you know, big thing. So that's what he inherits. And I think he will get a lot of flack for that. I mean, he's not going to be perfect. I don't expect him to be perfect. I do expect for things to get better. And what else? I'm getting pointless battles. So yeah, energy. He'll focus on energy, whether it be the energy companies themselves, whether it be where they source their energy from, whether it be more about you know, saving the planet as well. Yeah, saving the, kind of. Okay. Yeah, saving energy. So as well, it could be, you know, turn your lights off. My son leaves the bathroom light on all night. Goes to work in the morning when it's daylight, and that it's still on. Oh, it does my head in. Yeah, save your energy. So I think something's gone on where there may have been, excuse the pun, a power struggle between our government and the utility companies. And then trying to, you know, meet climate deadlines. So we've got a whole host of things here. A lot of things being really, really good and positive. And, you know, you can't cure everybody as well. You see, I'll just mention, on the asylum seeker side, and when these women, I mean, it's mainly men, okay, so I'm not interested in them. Most of them are not good people. But certainly, you know, women I've known be treated as slaves, you know, live right next door to you. I mean, that didn't happen to me directly, but, you know, yeah, and trafficked and used and abused. And so I think it's certainly something that we don't just typically see as a problem. This will require, you know, this will require this will be kind of delays. You see more delays about people coming over, you know. They're going to have to go, you know, work things back. And apparently whatever they're going to agree to will not be enough or will not withstand, you know. I know I have said before, very unsympathetically, you know, send them all back, send them all back. Well, if you can't send them all back, can you just stop them? You know, that's what you want. And I mean, surely, you know, if you've been in a boat for 16 hours and you came from France and we send you back to France, then France should be providing, you know, the hot cup of tea and the blanket and taking statements, you know, because it's a crime. It's a crime. They might... You can have a criminal who is a victim as well. So, okay, I'm real happy with that. You know, Boris is coming back, just as I said. And Russia goes down, and it must be soon. Because I think it's June the 16th. I'm sure I'm doing something. Yeah, June the 16th. Don't quote me on that. No, it's not May, is it? We're in June. Oh, dear. Anyway, guys, that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll be back very, very...